because their parade has begun for the Tetley's Marathon. £500 and trophy up for grabs here. And trap 1 is Pantone Ava, greyhound who comes on the back of a Romford run. She was well beaten last time out. Recent runs haven't been that inspiring. She was in better form earlier in the year. She's trained by David Mullins, Romford, owned by William McNally. 9 wins from 55 starts. She's an experienced campaigner. She does stay well. She'll be running over shorter recently. Just wonder if perhaps without a runner on her outside, if she can get nearer the front today, she might be a different bitch. But certainly has the back class, but hasn't been showing it recently on the track. That's trap 1, Pantone Ava. No trap 2 in Citatus's vacant lame trap 2. So 3's the next dog, Hobbsy.
Crooks Mercedes runs out of trap 3, looking to motor for Stephen Kell, a Pilor Granger trainer, and has got the benefit of a recent trial, 28 dead. Finished behind Barley Bustle at Sheffield. That was over a gut-busting 915 metres and was staying on. So in absolutely no problems in terms of trip here for this 828 metres. Crooks Mercedes stays on very, very strongly, hence why a 5-2 chance. Got, of course, the advantage of the vacant trap inside.
Trap 4 is Boherna Bridge. Has been finding things happening a little bit too quickly, I think, for him recently. Over 550 metres at Henlow. He's a 10-time open race winner. He's been second on 14 occasions. He's trained by Chris Alsop. He's a November 09 son of Westmead Hawk. As I was saying, that trip was a bit too sharp for him recently at Henlow. I think he'll be much happier now he steps back up in trip, and he has got some recent good form over 6 bends as well. Boherna Bridge, I think he's a big player now in the absence of Incitatus. 5-2, currently joint second favourite.
Trap 5 is Little Collision, a real popular performer for Jimmy Fennick at Newcastle, a handicap specialist, and comes from the scratch mark through the back of the handicap Little Collision to wow the local crowd. Looking to do the same here, but I think over the 828 metres got enough middle speed to get into the thick of things a little bit sooner. 6-4 favourite, Trap 5.
Yeah, Little Collision heads the market now in the absence of Incitatus. Trap 6 is Peggy's Gift. The greyhounds will be running in handicaps around Newcastle and Sunderland. It's got some good form if you look back at some of the handicap form, but I just think this greyhound might be up against it tonight. However, has got form over an extreme distance as well. Ran over 915 metres in a race at Sheffield back in June. It's an 8-1 chance for Paul Rutherford, the Newcastle trainer. Peggy's Gift, the only wide runner in the lineup. So 6-4 then, trap 5. Lil Collision is the fancy in the market. With a bit of money for trap 4, I see. Gary, Boherna Bridge, that 5-2 has just gone into 2-1.
Yeah, as I said, there's only 3 bookies down here, Tone, so I'm looking at it. It's 2-1 there with Tony Hutchinson, 2-1 behind us, the 4 dog. The 5 dog here, Lil Collision's a 6-4 chance. A little bit of money for the top as well, Pantone Ava. Now, don't forget, if you have played on the jackpot this evening, you go on to the favourite at when the trap's open. So at the moment, you're on trap 5, Lil Collision. All the people that's back trap 2, and I should imagine about 75-80% of the pool here tonight on the jackpot have all gone on the 2 dog. I know I've played, I'll put the 2 dog in. I thought 2 was a certainty, so I'm going to see who's favourite now. At the moment, as you can see on the board here, Tony Hutchinson, trap 5 is a 6-4 chance and 2-1 Boherna Bridge. So all you favourite punters on the jackpot, you've got to cheer on the orange. And what colour shirt have I got on? Aye, aye.
Yes, he's in the right colour if you fancy the favourite here, Lil Collision. You're sticking with Lil Collision
Yeah,
here?
I'm going to go with Little Collision. I think the interesting part of this is the fact that Pantone Ava and Boherna Bridge stepping up in distance could just get on the bunny pretty early and maybe put pressure on Little Collision. I've just seen Ted Soppett and 1 or 2 of the kennel around. They're all wearing the black and white rosettes of Calzaghe Lily. I'm not too sure the Sunderland faithful are too impressed seeing the black and white go past them.
No. Probably not. Crooks Mercedes, I think, is an interesting runner in trap 3. They're just about set. Here's Errol from the marathon.
This is the Tetley's Marathon, then £500 going to the winner. Twice round, 828 metres, 8 bends in front of them. Here comes the bunny. And away they go, and racing up towards the first bend. Lil Collision's come out fast, leading up early here from 6, Peggy's Gift. After these comes 4 back in third, and that's Boherna Bridge. So as they go out onto the far side, down the far side, and 5, Lil Collision, with the advantage here of a length and a half over 4, Boherna Bridge, and also 6, Peggy's Gift, as they go round that 3rd and 4th bends. Toiling at the back at the moment, Crooks Mercedes and Pantone Ava, as they come round the 4th bend with a lap to go, and it's Lil Collision, still looking good in front. She's got a length advantage over 4, for Boherna Bridge in second, but Lil Collision still this length and a half lead. Boherna Bridge back in second. After these come 6 Peggy's Gift as they come down towards the penultimate turn 3. Crooks Mercedes trying to pick up ground. It's all too much for Pantone Ava at the back, I'm afraid, and it's Trap 5 still leading here as they come around the final bend. Lil Collision, although 6 Peggy's Gift is making a race of it as they come towards line, and it's Peggy's Gift now beginning to get on top. Peggy's Gift wins by 3/4 of a length from 5 in second, Lil Collision, and crossing the line in third looked to be Boherna Bridge. Well, that could be a jackpot disaster for the Sky team, as Peggy's Gift it is. It's been confirmed by my producer. Back to the drawing board as Peggy's Gift for Paul Rutherford comes up with the goods here. Well, I must admit, when Lil Collision had come out so quickly for Jimmy Fennick, I thought, well, that's game over. I thought she'd lead all the way. But it wasn't to be. Coming home, up the home straight, it was Peggy's Gift who was just too strong. Pantone Ava needs to lead, otherwise she just doesn't enjoy herself, does she? And as you can see, she soon drops back as they went down the far side. Lil Collision was out in front, going into the third bend with a length and a half lead over 4 Boherna Bridge. Chris Alsop's runner who puts in plenty of middle pace in these type of races, but coming home finds it tough over 828 metres. Trap 6 though, Peggy's Gift, who eventually gets up to win here. Greyhound trained and owned by Paul Rutherford. Was the youngest in the field, just begins to pick up ground around the final 2 bends, moves up into second place at the 7th bend. 3 had Crooks Mercedes attached itself to the pack as well off the final bend, but as they come towards home, getting on top, Peggy's Gift getting home to beat Lil Collision in second place. So Peggy's Gift were all out of the jackpot, Enzo. What homework were you doing?
Desperate stuff, wasn't it? Nobody found Peggy's Gift. It's a win for the North East, isn't it? After 2 Southern Trade successes, so at least local pride will be somewhat restored. Peggy's Gift began career in A3 grade at Newcastle, running over 4 bends, and has obviously realised it's a marathon performer that does stay very well.
Well, having had trainers from Essex and Kent landing our first televised races, then it's now a little bit more like normality has resumed in these parts because Paul Rutherford's ground has struck gold. You just kind of felt the 6, although beaten over 900 plus by Barley Bustle at Sheffield recently, probably of all of these, along with the 3, wouldn't have minded the 828, just kicked on and was close enough to spoil the party for backers of Lil Collision, and there were plenty of them.
Yeah, once Boherna Bridge was led by Lil Collision, we really thought that Boherna Bridge couldn't win it. Crooks Mercedes was always just a little bit behind the other 3 and just never really picked up. But this greyhound, as you say, will be running over 915 metres. It's amazing, though, isn't it? It starts off in an A3 at Newcastle. You don't realise that the greyhound's it's a marathon performer in the making. All of a sudden, stepped up massively in trip, and it's winning open races.
And I mean,